I'm honored, I'm flattered, this greeting really mattered. This welcome is grand, but I'm really concerned. I like your attention, but this I have to mention. You're playing with fire, and you're apt to get burned. There's a girl in Tennessee who's sorry she met up with me. Can't go back to Tennessee, I'm a bad, bad man. There's a girl in Omaha, but I ran faster than her pa. Can't go back to Omaha, I'm a bad, bad man. There's a girl in Wyoming, and they're combing Wyoming to find the man in white who was out with her that night. There's a girl in Arkansas, the sheriff is her brother-in-law. Can't go back to Arkansas, I'm a bad, bad man. I'm enlightened but frightened, though my interest you've heightened. It might turn out to be that you're much too much for me. So I'll go back to my tent, and someday when you're old and bent, think of hours you might have spent with a bad, bad man.
Folks are dumb where I come from, they ain't had any learning. Still they're happy as can be, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
Folks like us could never fuss with schools and books and learning. Still we've gone from A to Z, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
You don't don't have to know how to read or write when you're out with a feller in the pale moonlight. You don't have to look in a book to find what he thinks of the moon and what is on his mind. That comes naturally.
That comes naturally.
My uncle out in Texas can't even write his name. He signs his checks with X's, but they cash him just the same. If you saw my pa and ma, you'd know they had no learning. Still they've raised a family, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
Uncle Jed has never read an almanac on drinking. Still he's always on a spree, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
Sister Sal, who's musical, has never had a lesson. Still she's learned to sing off-key, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
You don't have to go to a private school not to pick up a penny near a stubborn mule. You don't have to have a professor's dome not to go for the honey when the bee's at home. That comes naturally.
That comes naturally.
My tiny baby brother, who's never read a book, knows one sex from the other. All he had to do was look. Grandpa Bill lives on the hill with someone he just married. There he is at 93, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally.
The girl that I marry will have to be as soft and as pink as a nursery. The girl I call my own will wear satins and laces and smell of cologne. Her nails will be polished, and in her hair she'll wear a gardenia, and I'll be there stead of flitting. I'll be sitting next to her, and she'll purr like a kitten. A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must be. Instead of flitting, I'll be sitting next to her, and she'll purr like a kitten. A doll I can carry, the girl that I marry must be.
Oh, my mother was frightened by a shotgun, they say. That's why I'm such a wonderful shot. I'd be out in the cactus and I'd practice all day. And now tell me, what have I got? I'm quick on the trigger with targets not much bigger than a pinpoint. I'm number one. But my score with a feller is lower than a cellar. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. When I'm with a pistol, I sparkle like a crystal. Yes, I shine like the morning sun. But I lose all my luster when with a bronco buster. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. With a gun, with a gun. No, you can't get a man with a gun. If I went to battle with someone's herd of cattle, you'd have steak when the job was done. But if I shot the herder, they'd holler bloody murder. And you can't shoot a male in the tail like a quail. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. I'm cool, brave, and daring to see a lion glaring when I'm out with my Remington. But a look from a mister will raise a fever blister. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. The gals with umbrellas are always out with fellers in the rain or the blazing sun. But a man never trifles with gals who carry rifles. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. With a gun, with a gun. No, you can't get a man with a gun. A man's love is mighty. He'll even buy a nightie for a gal who he thinks is fun. But they don't buy pajamas for pistol-packing mamas. And you can't get a hug from a mug with a slug. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. Behind the hill there's a busy little still where your pappy's working in the moonlight. Your loving pa isn't quite within the law, so he's hiding there behind the hill. Bye, bye, baby, stop your yawning. Don't cry, baby, day will be dawning. And when it does, from the mountain where he was, he'll be coming with a jug of moonshine. So count your sheep, mama's singing you to sleep with a moonshine lullaby. Dream of pappy, very happy, with his jug of mountain rye. So count your sheep, mama singing you to sleep with a moonshine lullaby.
Behind the hill there's a busy little still where our pappy's working in the moonlight. Our loving pa isn't quite within the law, so he's hiding there behind the hill.
Bye, bye, baby, stop your yawning. Don't cry, baby, day will be dawning.
And when it does, from the mountain where he was, he'll be coming with a jug of moonshine.
So count your sheep, Mama, singing you to sleep with a moonshine lullaby. Cream of Pappy, very happy with his jug of mountain wine. So count your sheep, Mama, singing you to sleep with a moonshine lullaby. With a moonshine lullaby. They say that falling in love is wonderful. It's wonderful, so they say. And with the moon up above, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, so they tell me. I can't recall who said it. I know I never read it. I only know that falling in love is grand. And the thing that's known as romance is wonderful, wonderful in every way, so they say.
Fly and they often leave a doubt, but you've come to the right place to find out. Everything that you've heard is really so. I've been there once or twice, and I should know. Find that falling in love is wonderful. It's wonderful, as they say. And with the moon up above, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, as they tell you. You leave your house some morning, and without any warning, you're stopping people, shouting that love is grand. And to hold a girl in your arms is wonderful, wonderful in every way.
I should say
in